One more time, 89. Yeah, thank you. You fucking right. 89. Backwood full of that pressure. I don't want it if it ain't no pressure. From the city where them niggas might pressure. I'm way too high to get caught up in the extra. Backwood full of that pressure. I don't want it if it ain't no pressure. From the city where them niggas might pressure. I'm way too high to get caught up in the extra. Bang, something that my niggas bust a jug to. Break down the gas so I can roll up a wood full. One hit, got little mama shaking. Keep grams in rotation, we smoke like Jamaicans. Fumble I never do. Trying to get ahead of you if I ain't getting bread with you. Real recognize the power of a dollar. If you ain't getting money, then you bum me, I holler. Call me LA, fans scream my name. Put on my whole team before I lead the game. Rappers all fake on MTV. Ain't no future in your front like MC Breed on me. Backwood full of that pressure. I don't want it if it ain't no pressure. From the city where them niggas.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Welcome to Chop It Up Barbershop Talk with your host, Annie B. Cuttin, and my co-host,
Milk It Media.
What's up out there, you guys? Welcome to our first podcast. I am super excited about this. I hope y'all guys enjoy this. We got some topics for y'all today. Since we've been chilling out there, we've been doing this little coronavirus stuff. How y'all feeling today about this coronavirus? What makes y'all, we're going to talk about a lot of different things on coronavirus, about what makes your guys elevate, how can y'all elevate y'all hustle, what makes y'all tick, things like that. So, what's up, Milky? What's up, Milky?
How you doing today, Annie B, baby?
Shit, chilling, man. Going through a lot. A lot of people go through a lot of different things in this coronavirus. People going through a whole lot. But you got to keep a smile on your face.
Fact. You got to stay lifted. Shout out to the girl Jo, homegirl Jo. Keep your spirit lifted. Meditate. If I could say anything during this time, I would definitely encourage everybody to take some time to meditate.
Yeah, so we're going to shout out a couple people. Jo, with my girl, Keep It Vertical. If you guys looking for some type of way to get some spiritual healing, lay down and do some yoga, things like that, y'all can tag in with Keep It Vertical, and you can get all that little goodness, with doing yoga, getting some good information, how to
Lifted
feel.
Bingo. She has this game called Lifted Bingo, where you're able to go through, do the bingo game, and on her bingo game, you have to do things like save money for 30 days, meditate. You can't go to a seminar right now. That's the one that I'm trying to figure out. But there's a gift card that you can do at the end, so you guys should definitely look at that. Keepitvertical.org.
Oh, that's dope. So check her out. That's Jo. That's my homegirl. But check it out. Today we won't get into this topic. It's how can we elevate our hustles during this time of coronavirus, man? A lot of people out here really struggling. They losing their jobs. Some people telling me they calling the unemployment office, and they telling them I'll send you a 2-week notice and then I'll call you back, So a lot of people are really struggling at this moment. So what is some of the hustles that you doing to keep your hustle up, or are you an essential worker?
I am actually an essential worker. Shout out to all the essential workers out here. For real, I really appreciate all the non-essential workers.
Can we get some essential worker claps? Yeah.
Nah, I'm a nurse by day, photographer by every day, all day. I'm still editing in my sleep.
Yeah.
Never not working. It's the lifestyle, But I am a essential worker. I'm a nurse. So I'm actually out on the front line. So shout out to everybody in that position.
That's perfect. So tell us a little something what's going on inside those hospitals and stuff like that. Exactly what type of hospital you work at and how those patients are dealing with this time of coronavirus.
Ooh. Let's dig deep. I'm going to hit the surface on it. I actually work in a clinic. I don't work in a hospital setting. So I'm grateful for that. Although I'm still on the front line, still helping, making sure that my patients are taken care of. I'm not in a hospital setting.
Okay.
But on the hospital level, ERs, I would like to shout out all the ER nurses, because it's definitely crazy out there.
Man,
a lot of people that don't need to be at the hospitals are going to hospitals.
Right.
So some of y'all just need to sit down.
So explain that. So so if people
Panic and fear.
Okay, there we go.
Explain that. You don't even have, that ain't no explanation.
Okay.
Just People.
Oh, one
get
second.
scared.
Wait. We're going to do this right quick. Before we get into Panic and Fear right here, let me introduce y'all to my boy, DJ Punch, right here. He just ain't right here looking.
good?
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I'm over here looking like a creep and shit.
That's how I felt on the episode when I was on.
He's a part of this episode too, and this is going to give me the male point of view of a lot of different things. If there's some guys out there who want some type of male conversation or feedback, we'll be able to give it to you that way. We do have a couple guys in the background, but there is guys here, so we won't be biased, okay? So from that point, you guys can really give us some cool feedback as well. And when I'm coughing, I don't got the corona. I just got a little smoke in me. So bear with me, okay? Sorry. All right, we back to that, Misha.
Fact. No. So we got Annie B. Cutting here. Me and myself, I'm Milky Media. We got DJ Punch on the ones and tunes, our engineer for tonight. We also got TB the business in the background, and also Cam.
Cool ass Cam.
Cool ass Cam.
You know what I'm saying?
So y'all
Bitches
make
and bacon.
Innovative culture. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with the family. You make sure you follow.
Yeah, so sorry about that, you guys. But back to the clinic.
Who you apologizing to?
To the people out there. You know,
y'all out there, can you all hear me?
Yes,
they don't hear me. They don't hear me.
They can hear you. They can see you.
Okay. If y'all could hear me, just comment. I could hear you in the comments, so that way I can know that y'all can hear me.
Definitely. So back to it. So tell us about what's going on inside the clinics.
Yeah. So inside the clinic, you gotta. It's different situations and scenarios in every location.
Okay.
Because everybody's kind of faced with different things. So in some places, like New York.
Okay.
They're paying nurses to be travel nurses to fly out. Now, this is my question. Everybody has different opinions. You could jump in on this one.
Okay.
Right now, I'm an LVN. LVNs are getting paid $5,000 a week to fly out to New York.
What?
You got to do a 21-day minimum, and we talking 12 to, I believe, 14-hour shifts.
Really? To risk your life.
21-day minimum.
To risk your life.
$5,000. Mm-hmm. That's at my level. But as an RN, so Noodle, shout out to Noodle.
Yeah.
She is an RN. They paying her $10,000, $100 an hour to go to New York and go stand on the front line. I'm talking in the hospital.
Right.
On the COVID floor.
Right.
Where they running out of PPEs, the protective gear, your mask, your gloves, your gowns.
So what do you say about
Would you
people,
do it? Would you do it?
I mean, I'm not into the health. Like, I mean, me and blood don't get along. So, you know what I'm saying?
Would you go to the front desk?
I mean, the front desk, I don't even like people coughing on me. But I probably will. But then again, it's like this because
I asked this question on my Facebook. A lot of people didn't comment. That's why I was wondering.
I have mixed views about it because I have a lot of people that I know that are saying this is a conspiracy theory. And then I have a lot of people I know who state that this is really like something serious because they work inside of the healthcare, industry. And I actually have friends itself who have been a part of the coronavirus epidemic, pandemic. They've actually been sick.
Tested positive.
They tested positive to these things. So by them testing positive but due to their status of who they are by testing positive, like I got homeboys who are in the industry and they're not like A celebrities, they're not B celebrities, but they are in that, SAG card, field. So it's more like, these are the people that are getting sick, And I'm like, I haven't seen a random regular person, but then the regular person, it was like my friend's grandmother, but she was 96. So it was more like, are they just saying people are dying from coronavirus? Or?
I don't know. Originally, they were saying black people couldn't get it. And right now, they're releasing all the information and black people are the number one people dying from it. So the information is definitely, it's out there. You got to find it. But I can't say as a medical professional, I believe in the conspiracy theories, but I definitely believe in both. Right. And I'm not saying that from a medical standpoint. When I look at everything and I see the stories about Bill Gates and I look at the look at the proof and the pudding, I definitely, feel, and you see the 5G connections, you put all the pieces together, I definitely see somebody's plant chest.
Now that's a big thing too. A lot of people talking about this 5G stuff, like, I mean, I do a lot of research and stuff like that, but researching meaning it's not like book research. It's what I see on like YouTube, those YouTube conspiracy theorists type of people, things like that. So it's not like I'm really like looking up myself, you know what I mean? So I do get a feel of the 5G. I understand it and everything like that. I understand we are 76% water and radiation really can suck water out your body. So I wouldn't say it was wrong, but yeah.
So drink water, right?
So drink water. Everybody drink water. You know what I'm saying? So, but in the midst of this, though, just elevating our hustles in this time. See, me, I'm a barber. So me elevating my hustle, which would be starting this podcast. So I started this podcast to try to elevate my hustle. So if you guys want to like, subscribe, do, you know what I'm saying?
Right here.
Like they tell you, point to the bell, like to subscribe, do everything like that. This is what's going to try to start my hustle. I feel like me getting my information out there, allowing people to understand about my different ways of feeling, my thoughts, my opinion. I think it'll be a good gesture on, you know, what people feel out there, and then get a different feel about what I feel, and then, you know, our opinions can like go back and forth. So elevating the hustle. I see a lot of makechefs out there, home chefs, you know what I mean?
Is that safe right now?
To be honest with you, when I was looking at the news and you see the governor of New York and things like that, or the mayor, and then they getting haircuts and shit still, and you're like, I'm a barber, so we're not essential, but you guys are all on national TV and you guys are getting haircuts from somebody doing y'all makeup, somebody doing something, you feel what I'm saying? So that weed is potent. Oh my God. Sorry about that, you guys. But somebody's doing y'all hair, somebody's doing y'all makeup, somebody's doing something. Nobody's not just on regular TV, just not looking right. You know, so
listen, if they decided liquor stores over schools, at that point, anything, who made the list?
Right. Right. And then liquor stores in these communities that we are in, you know.
Liquor stores over schools, period. If you pay attention to that, like,
yeah.
When you sitting here and you deciding who's essential, who's not essential, like, it's all the trades.
Right. And you're trying to figure out who's, like, in charge of that. Because I'm like...
Have you noticed that?
Yeah, because the marijuana stores are still open. People? You know, they said marijuana stores will stay open because people are going to go crazy. They let the liquor stores open because... people have a problem, you know. They just really want to. I don't know, man. This is interesting.
Yeah,
everybody needs some type of vice.
Everybody has a vice. Very true. Yeah. But what's about to happen? If I could predict anything, and this is what I'm gonna say on the first episode. All right, first episode. So I'm saying it.
What you predicting?
Opioid abuse. That's the next wave. So as soon as this pandemic is over, you're going to see a whole bunch of zombies. And I've been seeing a lot of naked people running around, like, in the hood.
You seen that video, bro? Hey, can we get to this video?
Have you seen
show y'all this video of this guy.
I don't know what these people are doing just yet.
I'm not going front. So when it first started cracking off and everybody was talking about how we was on a shutdown, right? Mm-hmm. My first day back to work... TV. I didn't even know that traffic was going to be so light, so I'm still taking the streets to work, right? And I get through, I get to LA or whatever. I'm driving down Manchester and I make my little back street cuts or whatever. And it's still dark, so I still make my 6 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? It's still dark. I saw what I thought. I was like, okay, this shit's cracking on. It's a virus. I'm like, is that a fucking zombie? Because it was a bitch sitting in the middle of the street, all twisted up. Yeah, and I'm just sitting there like.
Was she white?
No, she was black, but I was high as fuck.
It's a lot of them out there.
Listen,
I was high. On Manchester. Listen, it is a house over there. I'm telling the people.
I was a house of zombies on Manchester.
Listen, I was high as fuck. And the first thing I could think of is it's a fucking zombie.
Right.
I passed by it and then I looked, I gave it a quick look. I was like, oh, okay, it's a crackhead, cool.
Right.
But for a split second, I thought it was some real shit because that's what they talk about. It's a virus, right?
Yeah, but it's definitely a virus.
That's crazy. Look, I know them weed salesmen, crackheads. They elevated their hustle in this season.
Have you seen the video of the guy where he's walking down the street and then all of a sudden he just runs
into the little thing?
He runs into the car.
What's it called? What would it come up with?
Guy headbutts trucks in New York or some shit like that. Or a guy headbutts parked cars. It's crazy as shit. But this is some of the stuff you don't want to do. You don't want to just be on, meth, all the other shit like that. People were doing challenges like drinking liquor, smoking challenges. I mean, dang, nobody did a reading challenge yet. Let's do that. Do the reading challenge.
It was a meme that said smoke Corona or COVID or something like that.
Something like that.
Oh.
I think that's what it said. It was
is that what the
what was it?
No. It's coming up though. But even like that,
it's out there.
What are some of the some of the things you've been doing to elevate your hustle during this time?
Podcasting.
Yeah, make some time, right?
Heck yeah.
Shout out to Punch too, because he started my podcast. If you guys looking for a podcast to start up or something like that, you can holler at him. It was great, because everybody's looking for something to do at this moment,
That's a drop right there, bro. If you don't take that opportunity to milk it, bro. You supposed to put them on. Tell them how to find you.
I'm gonna cut that. Look, I'm gonna cut that up a little bit. Don't worry. I'll wait to the end. Shit.
You don't milk that. That was an epic marketing moment.
Right. So I know some things in this thing though.
I'm still looking for crackheads.
We're gonna find that. We're gonna find that too. But in this corona as well. So what are some of the things that make you tick? Because I know you got a daughter. Me, I have a boyfriend, a husband, aka whatever the hell he's gonna be sooner or later. But
ooh,
yeah,
child. We gonna talk about that on one of these shows.
But it's so crazy. But I know me and him, we get to a point where sometimes we like headbutt, and I'm like, dude, I gotta go outside.
I gotta go do some jumping jacks.
I gotta go do something real quick, And I know like some women out there who have children right now. I wouldn't want to have no children during this time. I mean, like, power to all the ladies out there. I am with y'all. I hope y'all got a little something in y'all hands, and you can go to your backyard and free yourself. Or
what? You know what? I love my daughter. I think I have really tried my best to pour into her. This morning, my child woke up meditating. I was in there like, oh,
that's dope.
And she was like, don't forget, Mom. Remember when we were like, I am relaxed. And then I was sitting there mad because my computer for work wasn't working. And I'm like trying to get in the system because we doing telework. Right. So I'm working from home while I'm trying to fucking homeschool.
Right.
So, and the parents failed me with that. Okay. So I'm doing telehealth. We're just learning setting up this whole system while I'm trying to homeschool. There's some shit I don't remember. And it's Common Core shit. The devil made it. Period. Okay. Y'all know what it is. All the parents are feeling me right now.
Okay.
Fuck that Common Core shit. I don't know what the hell it is, how to do it. It irritates my entire soul. Okay. So it's just the way they break down how to do the math, the math problems. Yeah, PEMDAS is gone. They don't know PEMDAS. They don't. These children, they don't know. They're not gonna know how to do cursive. They took a lot of things out of the school system.
Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
Come on now. I totally know Aunt Sally. She was so cool to me back in the day.
But this is definitely my karma because when I was a kid, I had this one problem. When I would go home and I needed to do my math problem or my reading problem, my mom would try to help me.
Right.
And I would be like, that's not how my teacher taught me. So we would argue at home and say, that's not how my teacher taught me.
Right.
And now the shit I know, hey, that's really not how her teacher taught her.
Right.
So we went over and did some tutoring today with Zayden.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool. But I haven't really had too many problems, We've taken the time to organize our day. We're doing reading. I try to read with her. So now I'm trying to finish the book that I set on my goal list.
Okay, what's that? What's one of the books on your goal list?
Ooh, girl.
Because that's a good thing for people to do right now. Or if you have nothing to do, I mean, read something, Whatever your children see you do at this moment in time right now, they're going to mimic it. Remember that. So it's more like, if you want to cook, man, cook with your kids. If you want to read with your kids. Let them see you do some things so they can mimic that. So they can mimic good habits, not bad habits. So if you in the house all day making challenges on Instagram and things like that, you'll be sitting around like that little girl that was on. Did y'all see that little girl on Instagram or Facebook? She already had their little phone. She was like probably like 1 or 2. She put the little phone up on the back of the car and start TikToking or something.
She got it.
Come on, man. Teach better habits. But I mean, she was really cute though. Shout out to her parents. She was a cute little girl. But
not gonna lie, my daughter did learn how to TikTok during this time, but I made her earn it. I told her you have to read a book. You got to read 40 minutes and then come back to me. Finish 2 chapters and then we could talk about it. Right. So I went ahead and took over the Milk and Media name because that's the best marketing tool I could come up with.
So how old is your daughter?
My daughter's 8.
She's 8? Okay, so yeah, having an 8-year-old, they're like a little bit more advanced, it's able to...
No, I really didn't really want my daughter in the Matrix at first, but I'm like so heavily into it, being on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, doing all the ads and doing marketing stuff where I'm coming and seeing everybody. So of course she's gonna see it. It's not something I can really take her away from. So I'm gonna just teach her to keep it. I gotta control it.
Right. Yeah, that's serious right there. But I mean, like, back to this coronavirus, back to this elevation, elevating yourself and things like that, man. Check this out, y'all. I had a birthday party on Zoom. It was super dope, you know what I'm saying? It was something different, you know what I mean? So everybody is doing a lot of different things, like
you got to talk about your birthday party. First off, you cannot just go over that. Shout out to Zoom Communications. They are definitely the next wave. Tell them to tap in with me. I need that sponsorship because that was a serious party.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's actually recorded on your app because we tried it, but you please need to check that. Y'all, this party went up. We were so live. The footage, I'm gonna have to send you some footage to add to this.
Yes.
Annie was so live at her birthday party. She turned into Billy Blanks.
Totally. I had a workout class on that motherfucker, y'all.
And at the end, she's faded, okay? Faded. And she's like, coronavirus is real. Y'all wash your hands. Get on your stuff. Make sure you got your onions and your cloves and you're drinking your apple cider vinegar. And
hey, I'm going to give y'all the recipe to that too.
Hold on.
How to, you know what I'm saying, cleanse your nostrils out and get the mucus and everything out of you. This coming soon. You're going to see it on here.
We are on Zoom. We are having a meeting.
It's going to be in the description. You feel me?
She got family from Los Angeles all the way to Nevada on here.
Texas, shout out my girl from Texas, all over the place, man.
She gets on here and she is doing like squats, running in place, push-ups. She has everybody in the meeting standing up, sweating on beat to Kanye workout plan.
Yes.
And then she gets to the end.
3 and 4 and get your set up.
She gets to the end, y'all, and everybody's sweating, dead ass sweating. And then she goes, we about to go faster.
Oh yeah, let me tell y'all, anybody who's trying to be innovative during this time, see I'm an Aries and everybody like, oh, don't date an Aries in this time. I'll be seeing the memes y'all got. Who's the worst to be stuck in the house with or whatever. Y'all put my name, the Aries, on there, but low is the Scorpios, okay? It's the worst freaking person to be in the house with, but we super like psyched up about a lot of different things.
Ain't
but
your nigga a Scorpio?
how she gonna do that? And I was blazing on the low. See, I'm blazing on the low punch. I'm blazing on the low punch, and she is hitting me where it hurts, right where it hurt. I'm supposed to blaze on the low. She hit me where it hurt. Okay, now y'all know. Okay, now y'all know.
The tea.
See?
Ooh,
Leos too. There's some Leos out there you don't want to be in the house with.
Hey, I definitely been in her motherfucking house. She talking about me first.
You know what I'm saying? But at that time, I was like, man, what can I do for my birthday? You know, trying to be innovative. I'm an Aries and it's super dope. I'm like, I gotta have a birthday. I wanted to go to Miami. So my sister hit me up, was like, man, just get on Zoom. I've been on Zoom all that. I'm like, what the hell is Zoom? So like she said, download Zoom, you guys. Zoom. If y'all see this, we need a little sponsorship. But seriously though, it was a cool ass meeting. I had my homies on there. We drank. We had a good time. We even sang happy birthday. It was super dope. And like I said,
I had a tres leche cake and with the 33 on top, bro, it was so fire.
Jesus number. You know what I'm saying? It's my year, you feel me? Because I got on my Jesus slippers as well.
Hey, listen. Tres leche.
Fire.
Strawberries. Okay?
But it was super dope. I really feel like
shout out to my people.
That was something different, being into this coronavirus situation, because normally I wouldn't have been able to invite those people to my party because they were out of town. But because they were, there is a Zoom. You guys can do that. You can have parties on there, conference calls and things like that.
I heard of another one today called House Party.
Yeah, and it's another
I'm
one.
I'm waiting for the loop to come back.
Dojo or something like that.
Ooh, there's more.
Yeah, I think my baby boy does that one for his schoolwork or something like that. Dojo or something.
We use Google Classroom.
Yeah, but it's that's cool. But me personally, I only did that one time though, considering the fact that I want to be around my people, but I want everybody to get caught up in the Matrix. I feel like that's the Matrix, All
right, I got the worst question ever.
What?
Now I'm going to just go ahead and fuck up the whole podcast. If somebody sent you an invite to a Zoom meeting that was going to be an orgy, and they told you, like, here you go.
You been looking at Lil Boosie, huh? Lil Boosie has been on this motherfucker twerking and stopping and dropping, man. He had these girls doing some things online, man. Oh my God.
Horrible.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. My guy, Tory Lane.
Is it too, what time is it? We got to do the X-rated version next week. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all can see what's going on at Lil Boosie page, because he's going up.
They blocked Tory. Tory Lanez.
Really?
Yeah, he started #free Tory. I just was I was upset about that. He broke the guidelines on Instagram.
Oh, so he showed his package, huh?
I heard he showed his package. I haven't seen it.
Was it something to see? See, we gonna exclude. We gonna put his stuff on mute right quick. But is it something to see?
I don't know. I ain't even gonna tell Punch to look that up. Let me.
He's like, you violating the man code.
Let me see.
Cam don't need that in his search history on his laptop.
But yeah, that's crazy right there. A lot of people doing a lot of sexual activities and stuff like that, even with TikTok. I feel some type of way considering it's as a children's. It's supposed to be like a children's website, you know, a place where children can go and dance and do that stuff. No, TikTok. They can get on there and do their dances and things like that. But now it's becoming like adults been doing pornos, fan pages, all kind of different shit.
They gonna take over everything. Everybody's gonna get their piece of the pie. I'm telling you.
And people wondering like,
TikTok is the next thing.
Why is my kid on TikTok doing this? Why is my this and that? This is what these are what grown ass people are doing. Grown ass people are really doing this, even if they don't have no kids. They don't really give a fuck about these kids today.
They don't care about your kids. They don't got no kids.
They don't have no kids.
You think people give a fuck about your kids? They don't got no kids.
They don't care. And it's like, how much do you care about your kid?
When you in your car and the pedestrian walking across the street, do you go, motherfucker, better get on my way? Or do you slow down?
No, totally slow down. Because I'm scary in this situation.
There's two kind of people in the world.
Because that's my type of thing. My biggest fear in the world is to get, to go in a car crash. Nigga, no. Nigga, leave.
Know what?
Nigga, I want to go sleep. Please. You feel me? Car crash, anything like something severe to somebody's body, like me, cause pain to somebody? Hell no.
So I've had two, Punch, I don't think you know this about me, but I had two like really bad car accidents back to back, like both times. Like it was one in November and then like February. Okay, so it was serious. I totaled both cars, and I'm talking like brand new off the lot. But
terrorist attack type of smashes and shit.
Yeah, like, and it was like real bad. So the first one was not my fault. First one was the first one. The guy hit me. I was in downtown. I actually fell asleep in the middle of being hit. I blacked out because he hit me. I got T-boned.
I thought she was about to say, like, I actually fell asleep. Like, no, wait, it is your fault. If you fell asleep,
the second time,
it's your fault.
The second time. The second time I did fall asleep. Mm-hmm. Like, totaled the car. When I totaled somebody else's car, we went up on the curb. It was bad. Was
it on the street or the freeway?
That was on the street. I was like 2 blocks from my house. That's when I discovered.
That's cold. Like, that's the coldest part when you're 2 blocks away from the house. It's like they do say most of your accidents happen when you're within like a 1 mile radius of your house.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That happened to my mom before too. When I was a kid, like we were in the house. You know what I'm saying? Me and my sisters and everything like that. She in a car accident right around the corner from the house. Right, boom. She didn't come home for like a week. First of all, why we didn't get a phone call? Okay, my uncle didn't call us until like 3-4 days later and was like, oh, your mom's in the hospital. We like, what the fuck? We've been going to school, we've been locked in the house, we've been doing all kind of shit, but it's more like, dude, when was you gonna tell me?
Wait a minute.
When you was gonna tell me my mama was in a car accident, so we were like,
were you guys looking for your mama?
Totally.
Yeah, like, totally. Wait a minute.
And this is the craziest part. See, we have a family, we got a big family and things like that, but we have like that family where we got immediate family, which would be me, my mom, and then like my sisters. Boom.
Right.
That's our house. That's our immediate. You feel what I mean?
Fact.
My mom wasn't the type of person to be like, she don't like everybody in her business. So it wasn't like we was telling the family what's going on. So when she went to work, she just went to work. But on her emergency contacts, there were people on her emergency contacts. So from that point, we are not the ones on her emergency contact when it comes to something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we're children. Kids. Yeah. And so at that time, it was my Uncle Tony.
Hold on, but your Uncle Tony didn't like when they know.
And let me tell you, girls,
they notify Uncle Tony.
Yes,
that your mom was in the hospital, and Uncle Tony never came to check on the kids.
Now, and I wish I can see this too, because listen to this, y'all. Y'all gonna laugh at this, but it's serious as fuck. So my Uncle Tony is the man. You feel what I'm saying? But listen, this is my house. I'm the telephone. Okay, this is my house. 2 little jumps over the wall. That's my Uncle Tony house. How the fuck you wait 3 days? First of all,
Uncle Tony don't give a fuck about y'all.
You went to sleep. You went to
Uncle Tony don't give a fuck about y'all. I'm sorry.
You was checking. But the cold part is he would come over and check on us, but it wasn't more like, I said, well, where's your mind at? The craziest shit when my mom
maybe something was going on with your mom and he like hid it from y'all for a couple days.
Totally. She had gotten into a very bad accident to where her shin bone was out of her leg.
Shin. I don't fuck with knees. Knees are serious. They're a valuable part of my body.
Yeah, so her shin bone, my nigga.
This is a serious conversation. I'm making a joke out of it, talking about my knee. I apologize.
Yeah, no, but it's serious. No, it's cool. But it sucked.
But I'm really, nervous.
No, but it's serious. That motherfucker was out her legs. So from that point, it was
They
like,
put it back in?
Yeah.
How did they do it?
She had to get, the little staples and the little needles and things like that or whatever. So her legs were braced up and stuff like that.
Does she have a plate?
Right now, no, she just still have, she had, what do they call, screws or something?
Ooh.
But that's why I be looking at people and they be like, what's your mama, why she walking with a limp? I be looking like, y'all
I've
don't even
never
know.
noticed that your mom walks with a limp. I just know
she's a
that she's
gangster.
really small. Your mom is just so little to me.
Shout out to my mom, but yeah, tragic situations. But yeah, that's one of the things that happened though. But in this time though, like for beyond car accidents and things like that, niggas been getting killed. I said, how are you guys are still getting killed in the coronavirus and they telling everybody to stay in the house?
Yeah.
Like this is like, I feel,
It's people outside. That's why.
But
you
see,
know, us essential motherfuckers are out here, okay? And I need you to know it. Y'all need
these
to get out of our way.
These ain't essential motherfuckers getting killed. You know what I'm saying? These are regular people. Like, and it seemed like living in Los Angeles, you just hear the word of the street. You know, everybody is like, oh, this is the time to go get somebody. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's not even smart, considering the fact that this is AKA supposed to be 5G radiation. You're supposed to keep your frequency at a high level at this moment. You know, everybody's supposed to be prayed up, praised up, things like that. So it that helps your immune system as well. So if if you stay at a high level of frequency, meaning like you stay happy, you keep your thoughts high, you keep yourself elevated,
your positive affirmations,
things. Everything positive at this moment, you guys. Try to stay positive
your
as
fruits,
possible.
Your vegetables, your greenery.
To eat good and things like that. So that's what it is right there. So just in this first podcast, we just want to get you guys to know that we are starting our podcast up. We hope you like this episode and things like that, starting about coronavirus, about some of the things you can do to elevate your hustle, such as, like they said, start a podcast, maybe cook, maybe, start a cleaning business, things like that. Something smart, do something online. If you guys are barbers or things like that, try to do some classes on online and things. So just think of some cool things that elevate your hustle by the time you get out of here. So we will appreciate you guys for listening. Like, subscribe, check us out next week. We're gonna talk about some real juicy stuff, So hopefully y'all tune in. So I'm your host, Annie B. Cutting.
It's your co-host, Milk It Media,
and we are out of here. Hopefully y'all
right.
like it.
89. Backwood full of that pressure. I don't want it if it ain't no pressure. From the city where them niggas might pressure. I'm way too high to get caught up in the extra. Backwood full of that pressure. I don't want it if it ain't no pressure.
Chop It Up Barbershop Talk with your girl Annie B. Cutting and Milk It Media. Make sure you tune in all the way live, like, subscribe, and follow, share, and make sure you tell your friends that we be chopping it up. Barbershop Talk.
Smoke like Jamaicans. Fumble I never do. Trying to get ahead of you if I ain't getting bread with you. Real recognize the power of a dollar. If you ain't getting money, then you bum me, I holler. Call me LA, fans scream my name. Put on my whole team before I